Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn 10th standard chapter Alchemy of Nature. Before that, I request you like, share and subscribe my channel to get the notification of upcoming videos. In this video we will explain the lesson, the Alchemy of Nature. First of all, we have to know what is meant by alchemy. Alchemy means a magical process of transforming things. Means, in short, alchemy means the magic of nature. Alchemy of nature means the magic of nature. How the magical things going to happen, or how that things are happening from so many years, and these will happen in future also. Okay, and but we don't know what are the reasons behind it, and that is the real magic. And in this lesson we have to see how the nature used to do the magical things in it. So first of all, we have to know, uh, in the opening of the lesson there are 4 lines of poem of William Blake. So first of all we have to read that and explain. To see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. William Blake. Okay. And after that, in that purple box, you can find that there is a meaning of that 4 lines. Sometimes as tiny as a grain of sand can spark up. Spark up means activate an idea or imagination of a huge significance to the world. One can witness and experience the beauty of heaven in something as small as windflower and derive joy forever. Only one should have the eyes and time to see it. Infinity is endless space, but your small palm can hold the destiny of earth through your efforts. Eternity is endless time, but just an hour in your life can make a difference to the world joy forever. Great deeds can surpass the limits of the time and space, they never die. Okay, what is exactly the meaning of these lines? First thing we have to know that whatever we are finding in nature, that it may be small thing, but that small thing used to make activate, or that gives so many ideas and imaginations to us, and because of that we can do so many things. If you want to see the heaven, heaven is not that imaginary places. Heaven means whatever you are finding in the nature, that all things are the part of heaven, and that used to give the joy to you. If you found a small wine flower, jungly full, that also used to give a joy, and you will be happy for your when you watch that beautiful wildflower. Okay, and for that you have to know that your eyes are most important thing, because you can see that beauty of nature. Next, we know that infinity means the endless space, and we know that infinity is the endless space. But if you thought, then and if you did your great effort, then you can hold that infinity in your palm. And eternity, yeah, when you spend your time with nature, you feel you have to spend, you you ha- you want to spend the whole life with that nature. This is the real eternity in less time. And lastly, we have to know that great deeds can surpass the limits of time and space. If you did the good things, that always gives the good to you, and good deeds never die. तो क्या देखना है इसमें हम लोगों को, कि बहुत बार ऐसी चीज है कि आप नेचर में कुछ छोटी छोटी चीजें बहुत टाइनी चीजें देखते हो, लाइक ग्रेन ऑफ सैंड, एक रेत का टुकड़ा। तो रेत का टुकड़ा भी आपको एक्टिवेट करता है, कि आपके दिमाग में अलग अलग आइडियाज और इमेजिनेशंस देता है, जो कि ये दुनिया में सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है। दूसरी बात यह है कि अगर आपको हेवन क्या है, ब्यूटी क्या है, ये हेवन की ब्यूटी क्या है, इसका एक्सपीरियंस लेना है तो आप एक जंगली फ्लावर से भी ले सकते हैं, क्योंकि वो भी आपको जिंदगी भर का सुख दे सकता है, हैप्पीनेस दे सकता है। और दूसरी बात यह है कि ये जो इन्फिनिटी है, इन्फिनिटी मतलब एंडलेस स्पेस है, ये आपके हाथ के तलवे में भी आप रख सकते हैं। उसके लिए आपको बहुत एफर्ट करना पड़ता है, लेकिन एग्जैक्टली क्या है कि ये नेचर जो है, ये नेचर ही पूरी दुनिया है। नेचर की आप एक भी चीज छोटी से लेते हो तो भी आपने पूरी दुनिया हाथ में ले ली। और इटर्निटी इज एंडलेस टाइम, इट मीन्स क्या है, जो इटर्निटी है, जो एंडलेस टाइम है, जो कभी खत्म नहीं होने वाला अनंत काल है। तो ये भी क्या है, बट जस्ट एन आवर इन योर लाइफ कैन मेक अ डिफरेंस टू द वर्ल्ड फॉर एवर। लेकिन जब आप नेचर के साथ 1 घंटा भी आप स्पेंड करोगे, तब आपको पता चलोगे ये पूरी जिंदगी अलग और जिंदगी का 1 घंटा अलग जो कि हमने नेचर के साथ बिताया है। ये दोनों में डिफरेंस आपको वहां पे पता चलेगा। और लास्ट में क्या है, अब जो ग्रेट डीड्स होते हैं, जो अच्छे काम होते हैं, अच्छे काम की कोई लिमिट नहीं होती। आप बस वो काम करते चलो। और अच्छे काम जो होते हैं, अच्छे काम कभी मरने वाले नहीं होते, वो हमेशा अमर होते। So next, we instinctively turn to outdoor activity and nature as a way of relaxing and enhancing our well-being. Nature soothes and nurtures, nature fulfills and motivates, nature whispers and commands. Are you listening? Okay, what is in this paragraph? In this paragraph, you can find out the role of nature. What role does nature play in our life? Okay, in this paragraph, you can find that. Instinctively means by a natural instinct, means natural behavior. We have to know that our natural behavior is that when we want to become a relaxed, and when we want to spend our quality time, at that time we used to go at the natural places, and we call it the outdoor activity. Okay, and when we spend our time, or when we spend our quality time in the nature, at that time we can find out how or what are the roles played by nature. The first thing, the nature is the way of relaxing and enhancing our well-being. This is the first role. Then nature soothes and nurture. Because of nature we fulfills our so many things. Nature used to motivate us. Nature whispers and commands. These are the basic role of नेचर। तो क्या देखना है इसमें, एक हमारे एक नेचुरल बिहेवियर, जब भी हम बाहर जाते हैं आउटडोर एक्टिविटी के लिए, तो वहां पे नेचर एक ही ऐसा जरिया है जहाँ पे हम रिलैक्स करते हैं, इनहांसिंग करते हैं, और हमारा जो वेलबींग है इसका इसमें थोड़ा इंप्रूवमेंट होता है। नेचर हमें हमें सूद करता है, नर्चर करता है, मतलब टेकिंग, सूद एंड नर्चर मीन्स टेकिंग टेकिंग केयर ऑफ। नेचर की वजह से हम हमारे फुलफिलमेंट कंप्लीट होती है, जरूरतें पूरी होती है। नेचर मोटिवेट करता है, नेचर विस्पर भी करता है और कमांड भी करता है। ये पूरे रोल्स है उसके। नेक्स्ट, व्हेन आई डू इट लीव्स मी इन कंप्लीट आउट। ओके, the what is exactly in this line, the author of this lesson just want to say, when he used to go in that natural places at that time, he became a full person, because he cannot understand how these things are going to happen, and that is the real alchemy of nature. Okay, awe means a great wonder and amazement. He became amazed there when we used to see that natural things, and we realized how the nature plays very important role in our life. Next, we have a hibiscus plant in our garden. Every fortnight means we can say uh, 15 days, okay, 2 weeks or 15 days, a flower bloom on it, big, bright and tender. Through the day it smiles with the sun and dances with the wind, but as evening approaches it starts wilting means drying and dropping. The morning after, it withers means dries and dry completely, and by evening it falls and becomes one with the earth again. The flower comes to life only for a day, 8. it does so in full splendor. Splendor means great beauty which attracts admiration and attention. It means splendor. What if we too lived our life, however short, to its fullest? Okay, in this paragraph, you can find there the lifespan of hibiscus plant. First of all, the narrator of this lesson, or the author of this lesson, just want to say he has a hibiscus plant in his garden, and when he observed or when he studied about that hibiscus plant, he realized that every fortnight, means after 15 days, every 15 days he find there a flower blooms on that hibiscus plant, and when it blooms it looks big, bright and tender, and it looks very smiley. When a little bit wind comes at that time, that flower and that plant used to dance with the wind. And as evening approaches, means nearby the evening, when the time spending, after that, as evening approaches, that it start wilting, means drying slowly. The morning after, means on the next day, it withers, means dries and dry. Completely by evening, it falls and become one with the earth. It means that flower totally dried and fall down on the earth. It means dead. The flower comes to life only for a day. It does so in full splendor. What if we to lived our life, however short it to its fullest? It means we have to know that. What we have to know that the life of hibiscus plant is only a one day, but in that one day he gives so many happiest thing to others, and he lives his own life in a fullest happiness. And we are the human beings, then why we cannot spend our life as that flower, or why we cannot spend our life in a nature like a fullest happiness thing? Okay, in this paragraph, you have to know that the life circle or the lifespan of hibiscus plant. What is the lifespan? First thing is that the hibiscus flower smiles with the sun and dances with the wind. The flower comes to life only for a day, yet it makes the most of the day by living its short life in full splendor with big, bright, and tender bloom. Okay, first stage of uh, hibiscus flower in a lifespan or flowchart, we can find out: first he blooms, second wilts, third wither, and fourth fall down. This is the life of that hibiscus plant. इसमें आप क्या देखोगे? सबसे पहले देखोगे कि यहाँ पे जो नैरेटर है वो क्या कहना चाहता है। वो अपने अपने उसके गार्डन में क्या है, एक हिबिस्कस प्लांट है, उसके बारे में बात करता है, और उसका जब उसने ऑब्जर्वेशन किया तो उसे समझ में आया कि 15 दिन बाद क्या होता है, वो जो फ्लावर है हिबिस्कस का वो ब्लूम होता है, ऐसे ब्लूम होता है, बाहर आता है, जो और बिग लगता है, ब्राइट एंड टेंडर लगता है। और जैसे जैसे वो दिन दिन निकलता है, दिन चलता है, तो सन के साथ, मतलब सनलाइट के साथ और विंड के साथ वो डांस करता है, और जैसे जैसे इवनिंग नजदीक आती है तो उसमें थोड़ा थोड़ा ये ड्राइनेस आना शुरू होता है। अब जब नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग आता है, नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग में वो उसमें थोड़ी थोड़ी और थोड़ी ड्राइनेस ड्राइनेस आती है, और नेक्स्ट डे का जो इवनिंग है उस वक्त तक वो पूरी तरह से ड्राई हो जाता है, सूख जाता है, और जमीन पे गिर जाता है, मतलब डेड हो जाता है। तो इससे एक बात सीखना है कि जो हिबिस्कस प्लांट है उसकी जिंदगी बस एक दिन की है, लेकिन उस एक दिन की जिंदगी में वो बहुत सारे खुशी के पल उसके पास होता है। लोगों का अटेंशन अपनी तरफ लेता है, उसकी जो ब्यूटी है वो ब्यूटी दिखाने का काम करता है, और अपनी जो लाइफ है फुलेस्ट हैप्पीनेस जीता है। तो लास्ट में एक क्वेश्चन भी है, और हम ह्यूमन बीइंग है, तो हमारे लाइफ में हमारी जो भी जिंदगी है वो हम खुशी से क्यों नहीं बिता सकते? ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट मैसेज है इसमें। नेक्स्ट, we went to a rocky beach and saw the spread of the majestic ocean is big ocean, and the rock alongside, carved sculpted and shaped by the water. Okay, what is exactly in this paragraph? In this paragraph, we have to know that the basic thing, because in the on this page there is a half paragraph and some lines are on the next. So first of all, we have to know in these lines we have to know that the narrator want to say that about the rocky beach and about the majestic oceans also, which is, and nearby that ocean alongside there is a rock which is carved and sculpted and taken up a different shape because of water. It means when that water flows, or there are some waves, and that always hit that rocks, and because of that uh, water, that rock automatically curved. This is the daily process. Okay, and after that we have to know that water is gentle, rock so hard. As the water flows over it every day for years, the rock gives in. It takes the shape that the water commands. Our problem are so colossal and we are so small. H if we persist. Colossal, it means massive or huge. So what is exactly in this paragraph? The basic thing we have to know that uh, some contrasting things are given there about water and rock. About, if you want to say about the water, the the first thing about the water is gentle, persistent, persevering, and determined. Then if you want to say something about rock is hard, humble, obedient, and adaptable. These are little bit quality of water and rock. So the basic thing we have to know that in this contrasting thing, the narrator just want to say, or the author of this lesson just want to say about the nature. When we observe that nature, we find out that alongside the huge ocean there is a rock, and that rock taken a different shapes like sculpt, and all things happen because of water, because everyday water flows there and hits the wave on that rock, and because of that it takes a different shape. And we have to know that rock is so much hard, but water is so gentle. And when these things come together, and that rock also become a little bit soft and curved, it means the hardness never live forever. So in this paragraph you just remind that the contrasting things are there between water and rock. So the main thing is that when we compare these things to our life, so we have to know that our problems are not so big, so we can face that problem, and when we used to face that problem we will success in it. तो इसमें क्या एग्जैक्टली क्या देखना है कि जब हम समझो बीच बीच पे जाते हैं, बीच के नजदीक कोई बड़ा सा रॉक वहां पे दिखाई देता है और एक बड़ा सा समंदर दिखता है। अब देखते हो तो समुंदर की जो वेव्स होते हैं, लहरें होती है, हमेशा आती है और उस रॉक पे टक्कर मार के चली जाती है, और हमेशा वो पानी का टक्कर जो रॉक पे जाता है तो उसकी वजह से क्या होता है, वो रॉक को एक अलग सा शेप आता है, लाइक स्कल्प्टेड लगता है, वो अलग शेप उस पे बनता है। उसके बाद हम देखते हैं कि वाटर की क्वालिटी क्या है, वाटर एक जेंटल है, जाता है स्लोली, धड़कता है, वापस आता है। रॉक की क्वालिटी, रॉक बहुत हार्ड है। इसमें एक चीज है कि अगर आप में जेंटलनेस, आप तो जिंदगी की कोई भी हार्ड चीज हो उसे आप कन्विंस कर सकते हो, ये चीज है यहाँ पे। और क्या होता है, हमेशा जो वाटर का जेंटलनेस है, जेंटलनेस की वजह से रॉक खुद को ऐसे बदल देता है वहां पे कि उसका शेप ही अलग हो जाता है। अगर इस चीज को हम अपनी लाइफ में ले ले तो एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट मैसेज हम यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कि हमारे जो लाइफ के जो प्रॉब्लम है बहुत बड़े नहीं है। अगर हम हमेशा उस प्रॉब्लम को जेंटली उसे फेस करें तो हमारे लाइफ में कोई भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता, बस उसे फेस करने हमें आना चाहिए। ये चीज हमें समझना बहुत जरूरी है। अगर ये चीज हम समझते हैं हमारे लाइफ में, तो हमारी लाइफ में कुछ भी हार्ड नहीं है, सब कुछ इजी इजी आपको लगेगा। दूसरी बात यह है कि यहाँ पे जब आप कंपैरिजन देखोगे, तो इन दिस कंपैरिजन वी कैन से water is little bit stronger because it wears down the hard rock by its gentle, patient, and persistent and perseverance. That's why we have to know that. And the most important thing, okay, when we are having problems, okay, at that time we have to know that the most thing, problems are not permanent, and if we face that, that problems will go. When we come across problem in life, we turn toward nature for inspiration. We try to understand how the different elements in nature deals with their difficulties and try to solve their own problems in the same way. This is the most important message that we have to know in our life. So, next, we saw a small bit of grass peeping through the small crack in a concrete pavement. It left us thinking, however impossible things may look, there is always an opening. Okay, in this paragraph, you can find there how the natural things used to teach us to be a positive person. Okay, and by that nature, we have to learn so many things: how to be positive, how to be do the things according to others that are impossible, but everything is possible, but you have to that the willpower. Okay, there is example of grass. Okay, when we saw a bit of grass through the small cracks in a concrete pavement, okay, and when we saw that, we have to think that it is impossible, but that small bit of grass used to try hard and hard, and he live there his life. We know that the concrete pavement is very strong. Using cements and stones and another things are used there to make that concrete. Okay, it's strong. But that small bit of grass cracks it and comes, okay, comes out of that pavement. This is the most important thing that we have to keep in our life. इसमें हम क्या देखेंगे, जब आप कोई एक छोटा सा ग्रास देखेंगे, छोटा सा, ओके, बहुत बड़ा सा एक सीमेंट कंक्रीट का पेमेंट आप देखोगे एकदम स्ट्रांग, जैसे कि हम अपने घर के नजदीक कहीं पे बनाते हैं, रोड पे बनाते हैं, रोड साइड पे कहीं पे भी आप देख सकते हो पेमेंट इतना स्ट्रांग होता है, लेकिन उस इतने बड़े स्ट्रांग पे भी एक छोटा सा क्रैक बना के ग्रास का बीट बाहर आता है। और ये चीजें हमें हमें सोचने पे मजबूर करती है। उस चीज से हमें सीखना चाहिए कि जो हार्ड टाइम्स होते हैं वो हमेशा के नहीं होते। उस हार्ड टाइम को हम उस पे हम विन कर सकते हैं, ये चीज हमें यहाँ पे देखनी है। नेक्स्ट, we saw a tree bare of olives in the cold winter month. We thought its chapter was over. Its chapter was over, it means dead, we have to know that. But 3 months passed, spring set in, and the tree was back to its green majesty once again, full of leaves, flowers, birds, and life. What if we too had the conviction that however difficult things are right now, it will not remain so forever? Remember, these two shall pass. So, in this paragraph, first thing we have to know that there is a second example how we have to face our problem, because problems are not permanent, and these natural things used to teach us how the hard times we have to face. And for that, the narrator used to give the example of tree. When we see the tree in winter, we find out there are no leaves. Okay, without leaves means bare, per nahi. And when we see that tree without leaves, at that time we thought this tree is dead. But when 3 months pass, means when that time period pass, and we there is a spring, at that time you can find that there are so many new green leaves on that tree, and that tree looks beautiful, and because of that so many flowers are there and birds also come to there, and that life is the most important life. So we have to know that if we have that conviction, we have that strong belief, then we can face so many things in our life. But we have to know that difficult things are not live for the permanent, okay, that are temporarily, but we have to face it, and we have to remember that thing, hard time never live forever. You, if you try to face it, we can beat that hard time and we will success to get the good time in our life. तो इसमें क्या है, इसमें हम देख सकते हैं सेकंड एग्जांपल जो जो दिया है इस चैप्टर में, एक ट्री का है कि जो जिसपे कुछ भी पत्ते नहीं है। विंटर में आप अगर ऐसे कोई ट्री देखोगे जिसपे कुछ भी पत्ते नहीं है, हमें ऐसे लगता है कि चलो इस चैप्टर इस ट्री का तो कुछ होगा, इसका पूरा चैप्टर ही खत्म हो गया, मतलब अभी वो डेड हो गया। लेकिन जैसे ही तीन तीन महीने पास होते हैं, स्प्रिंग सीजन आता है, तो आप देखते हैं कि वही वो ट्री है जिसपे बहुत सारे लीव्स आ चुके हैं, फ्लावर्स आ चुके हैं, वहां पे बर्ड भी बैठने लगे हैं, तो उसकी एक अलग सी लाइफ वहां पे शुरू हुई है, आप वहां पे देख सकते हैं। दूसरी यहाँ पे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज हम देखेंगे, what if we to had the conviction that however difficult things are right now, it will not remain so forever, remember this too shall pass। इसका मतलब ये है कि हमें ये चीज ऐसे हमारे मन में बांध लेनी चाहिए, जो प्रॉब्लम होते हैं हमेशा के लिए रहने वाली नहीं होती। जो स्ट्रांग एंड फर्म बिलीफ है, हमारा जो ट्रस्ट है, वो हमें ढूंढ पहले समझ लेना चाहिए। डिफिकल्ट टाइम जो अब है वो लाइफ टाइम के लिए नहीं रहेगा, ये चीज हमें याद रखनी है। अगर हम उसे फेस करेंगे तो वो जल्दी पास हो जाएगा, चला जाएगा। नेक्स्ट, so next we saw an army of ant lugging a fly which was at least 10 times the ant size. The ant organized themselves around the fly, lifted it on frail feelers, feelers means weak leg, and carried it to quite a distance. Their teamwork and perseverance were impressive. What if we too are conscious, organized, focused? Spiderweb are delicate yet very strong. A rainbow colors the entire sky. Oysters take in a grain of sand, they open up with a pearl. Innumerable stars shine across the infinity sky. Clouds take new shape with every passing moment. The wind makes tree dance with unhidden passion. Water without hint of ego changes its form according to the dictates of the sun and the wind. When we see a caterpillar turn into a butterfly, a flower turn into a fruit, we experience the alchemy of nature, we touch it and become gold ourselves. Okay, this is the most important passage of this lesson, and we have to know that when we read this, and after that we have to realize how the natural things are going to happen there. First, the author gives the example of uh, ants who used to carry their carrying a fly which is much bigger than their size, and we have to know that the legs of that ants are so weak, but the teamwork you can find there. Okay, teamwork is the most important thing. Okay, the size of ant is much, so much small, but she tries and tries and tries and lastly became success. Then we have to know that teamwork is the most important thing. Okay, perseverance, it means constant effort. When we see that the size of flies is 10 times bigger than ant, but that ant, the the ants are never give up, and because of, and they're always positive, and because of their positiveness, they tried constantly. They're giving their efforts there, and with their teams, they make that possible, which is 10 times bigger than their size, and they used to lift that. Then second example is there of a spider web are delicate. Okay, delicate, it means nazuk. Okay, when we see that spiders, we feel it is delicate, but in reality that are much strong. We have to know that by looking it look delicate, but in reality that are much strong. We have to know that. Then next example is of rainbow, which because of rainbow we can find out the entire sky become colorful. Then next example is of oyster. We have to know that a oyster takes in a grain of sand, they open up with a pulse. It means when we have to know that about the pulse, how the pulse becomes. Okay, oyster used to take a small grain of sand, and he leaves a little bit that liquid from his body, and after that that grain of sand become pearl because of oyster. And how this happen? Okay, because in that oyster there is only small grain of sand, but now it becomes pearl, moti. Okay, there are so many innumerable, okay, uncountable stars which shine in that infinity sky. Clouds are there which have taken different shapes, and that passing movements also. Okay, because of wind, the trees used to dance. We can find that passion there. Okay, after that we have to know that the quality of water. Uh, water, water's quality is that he doesn't have a ego. It means it is a gentle. And lastly, we have to know that the example of caterpillar. The caterpillar turns into butterfly, a flower turn into fruit, and this is the real alchemy of nature. And if we realize it, if we are able to touch it, this is the real gold ourselves. Okay, what is exactly in this paragraph? In this paragraph, you can find out the real alchemy of nature, real magic of nature. First example of ants, then spider, then rainbow, then oyster, then clouds, stars, caterpillar, and water. These are the natural things, how they change in the nature, and how that are most important. That's all things we have learned in this paragraph. सो लास्टली हम क्या देखेंगे? आप देखेंगे कि एंट की जो आर्मी होती है, बहुत बड़ी बटालियन एंट्स की, आप जब देखो वो कुछ ना कुछ क्या कहते हैं ऐसे उठा के लेते हुए आप दिखाई देंगे। एक फ्लाई, छोटा सा फ्लाई होता है जो कि उनके हिसाब से उनसे 10 गुना ज्यादा बड़ा होता है, लेकिन तो भी। और अब आप एंट के अगर लेग्स देखोगे एंट्स के, तो बहुत पतले, बहुत वीक होते हैं, तो भी वो क्या करते हैं, वो अपने से 10 गुना ज्यादा जो चीज है उसे उठा के ले जाने में सक्सेस होते हैं। क्यों होते हैं? क्योंकि वो टीम वर्क वहां पे आप देख सकते हो, वो कंटिन्यूस एफर्ट वहां पे करते हैं। यही चीज वहां पे हमें ऑर्गेनाइज रहना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, और ये चीज आप नेचर से सीख सकते हो। दूसरी, अब जब स्पाइडर का वो वेब देखोगे, ऐसे लगता है कि ये बहुत नाजुक है, लेकिन वो बहुत स्ट्रांग होता है। दूसरी चीज ये है कि अगर आपको कोई मोती मोती चाहिए, तो सबसे पहले मोती कैसे बनता है ये समझना है। जो ऑयस्टर होता है, जो वो शिंपला जो होता है, उसमें हम देखते हैं तो एक छोटा सा एक रेत का कंकड़ उसमें होता है, तो वो ऑयस्टर क्या करता है, अपने बॉडी से एक अलग तरह का एक लिक्विड छोड़ता है, और वो उस कंकड़ के साइड में से बन जाता है, और उस फिर कुछ सालों बाद उसका पल बन जाता है। तो ये चीजें बस एक ऑयस्टर है, एक छोटा सा कीड़ा है जो उस शिंपले में रहता है। दूसरा एक एक छोटा सा कंकड़ है रेत का, और इससे एक इम्पोर्टेंट प्रेशियस पल मोती कैसे बनता है, इसका रीजन हमें पता नहीं। ये सच में मैजिक है। दूसरी कि जो आप ऊपर देखते हैं स्काई में, तो आपको हजारों और जो अनकाउंटेबल आप स्टार देखते जो शाइन करते हैं, ये मैजिक है। जब क्लाउड देखोगे, क्लाउड अचानकली हमें उसमें कुछ मोमेंट दिखाई देती है, ये भी हमें पता नहीं कि एग्जैक्टली क्या है। तो ये सच में रियल मैजिक है, ये हमें समझना जरूरी है। दूसरी चीज यहाँ पे ये है कि आप जब ये देखेंगे, कौन सी चीज, हवा देखोगे, हवा की वजह से अब ये जो प्लांट्स है ऐसे लगता है कि जैसे डांस कर रहे हो। ओके, उन्हें कोई भी चीज डिस्टर्ब नहीं करती। वाटर से हम एक चीज लेते कि वाटर के पास कोई ईगो नहीं होता। जैसे जैसे ये हवा आती है, जैसे सन होता है, उसकी वजह से वो क्या करता है, अपना फ्लो बदल लेता है। तो ये जेंटलनेस, पोलाइटनेस, हम्बलनेस होना बहुत जरूरी है। ये भी चीज हमें नेचर में देखना चाहिए। इनबिल्ट नेचर चीजों में, नेचुरल चीजों में वो हमें खुद में लेने जरूरी है। नेक्स्ट चीज यहाँ पे दी है कैटरपिलर के बारे में। कैटरपिलर से बटरफ्लाई कैसे बनता है, फ्लावर से फ्रूट कैसे बनता है, अगर ये चीज हमें एक्सपीरियंस करती तो यही रियल में अल्कीमी ऑफ नेचर है। और जब हम इन्हें टच करते तो हमें लगता है कि यही हमारे जिंदगी के सबसे बड़ा सोना है, सबसे बड़ी जादू है, सबसे बड़ी चीज है। इन दिस वे दिस लेसन एंड्स हियर। Thank you for watching my video. Once again, I request you to like, share and subscribe my channel to get the notification of new videos, because if you subscribed you will get the notification and you will learn